Time to hit the hardwood on the Cool Hit Sports Network and Cool TV for the Boys and Girls 63rd District Tournament live from Vanceburg as Russell, Greenup County, Lewis County, and Raceland all set their sights on a trip to Johnson Arena and the 16th Region Tournament next week in Moorhead. Now let's go courtside for countdown to tip-off as the Cool Hit Sports Network proudly presents the Boys and Girls 63rd District Tournament live from Vanceburg on Cool TV.
Hey, good evening, everyone. Welcome to Lewis County High School. Hager Easterling, glad to have you here this evening.
Good to be with you.
And this is the championship game of the 63rd District. The field is set in the region, but still trying to figure out who will go as the champions and who will go as the runner-up. Here in the 63rd, 64th is set, 61st, 62nd, 63rd all playing tonight. We're here at the 63rd. Russell and Lewis County, coach, and should be a pretty good matchup, though the records out the window. 25-5 for Russell, 10-18 for Lewis County. A bunch of those losses for Lewis was played without a young man named Trey Jerky, and he's certainly playing well. So this one should be a good one. Championship on the line, and there'll be a champion and there'll be a runner-up, but both will go to the region. But a very, very important night to see who will go as champion or runner-up. We'll take a break, come back, and we'll get Hager's thoughts on this game. It's Russell taking on Lewis County, the championship game of the 63rd District Basketball Tournament on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
For those on the go, the smoothie connoisseur, the break room favorite, and for those that just never quite have it all, Clark's has what you need to keep your day on track. Make life easier and keep your busy schedule moving forward with everything you need at Clark's. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Does your gas station or convenience store need a facelift? If so, call River City Builders at 473-4112 for your remedy. Big or small projects, River City's Builders is a company for all your needs. We have extensive experience in the petroleum industry, from routine gas dispenser and canopy maintenance to above-ground, underground tank and piping work to full-blown remodels and new builds. Call River City Builders at 473-4112 for all your petroleum needs. We'll cover your back and keep your customers pumping gas.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
At First and People's Bank and Trust, we're not only your home office, we're your hometown bank. We're your friends, your neighbors, even your relatives.
Good morning and welcome to First and People's Bank. How can I help you?
I'd like to cash a check today.
Thank you. You have yourself a great day.
Come see us at First and People's Bank and Trust, where we'll treat you just like a friend. Whether you're buying your first house, your second house, or financing a new car, come see us at First and People's Bank and Trust.
At Meredith Chiropractic, you will enjoy state-of-the-art chiropractic facilities and discover the true wellness lifestyle. Dr. Terry Meredith is a member of Great Doctors of Chiropractic and has helped many in the Ashland area experience natural healing without surgery or drugs. If you're looking for a skilled chiropractic doctor, visit meredithchiropractic.com, call 329-8158, or visit Dr. Meredith's office at 2120 Carter Avenue in Ashland.
Hey, back at Lewis County High School. Glad to have you along this evening. Hager Easterling is here, and it's 63rd District Basketball Tournament Championship game. Russell, they defeated the Raceland Rams earlier this week to get here, and I think we'll have that game stats for you there on the screen as the 61-45. You can see the scoring leaders. Neal shot the ball very well, had 19, coach.
Big.
Bloom had 11, Charles with 10, and Russell cruised on to that win. Lewis County on the other side defeated the Greenup County Musketeers to get here. 57-53. Underwood, it was a night that he did great job on both ends of the floor, had 14 points. Gammon with 11, Chanley with 10. That was Grenham County. Sorry, Lewis County. On the other hand, Jerky, look at there, 27 points.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a pretty good night for Grenham County. Jerky has 27. Noble with 11 points there, and then Collins ends up with 7. And Lewis County finds a way to win at home where they do very well. It's a hard place to win here over Lewis County, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, Dickie, what you said there in the opening was right. Everybody wants to win the district championship, but when you get to this game, it's kind of like both teams just take a deep breath and an exhale because you know you're still playing. You know you're going to the draw in the morning. You know you're still playing next week. Mm-hmm. And typically the district championship game is more is played better execution-wise, shot-making things, than the two semifinal games.
Yeah, Russell and Lewis. Look back at the last game. In the two games they played, Charles had 27 points. He had 26 the first game. He only had a point against him the last time. Over on the opposite side, 25 points for Jerky. A lot of people may not think this is going to be a close game. I personally think it's going to be a very, very close game, Coach.
Well, it easily could be, Dickie. Lewis County's going to have to do some things to make that a close game, and one of them is, I know you're not going to believe I'm going to say this after what I've said the other times we've had Lewis, but they need to shoot some threes because they're going to have to make some threes.
You've been saying all week.
I know, don't shoot them, but I just don't think that they can consistently get to the rim and score enough against Russell because of their size like they did against Greenup. So they're going to have to make some outside shots. Get out there and shoot them, guys. I mean, they're going to need that, I really think.
The Russell High School band here, Lewis County band as well. Let's take a break. Come back and hear from a couple of coaches. It's 63rd District basketball time here on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Hi, my name is Brian Horton, Mission Strategist for the Churches of the Greenup Baptist Association. We exist to revitalize, mobilize, and multiply New Testament churches in Northeast Kentucky and the world. The Churches of the Greenup Association are moving forward together in the Great Commission work. If you live in Lawrence, Boyd, Greenup, Carter, or Elliott counties, I want to invite you to attend one of the Greenup Baptist churches this coming Sunday. Once there, I know you will find a community of people who will welcome you and love you. For more information, go to greenupbaptist.org.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
I've been a member for a little over 46 years.
They're very family-oriented. You just walk in and everybody's friendly. They talk to you, they know you by name.
You may not go in there for a day or, several years, and I think you go in there and you still feel like family.
Recently, we refinanced our home, and it felt like it was right because we trust the people that work there. This is my people.
Founding attorney Tracy Fry is a lifelong resident of Russell and Flatwoods. She briefly practiced law in Huntington before returning to her hometown and starting her own firm. Her associate attorney, Marie Elizabeth Troxler, is a lifelong resident of Ashland. We practice regularly in the local courts of Greenup, Boyd, and Carter counties. We welcome inquiries from surrounding areas. Fry and Troxler attorneys at Law 606-833-8400.
Talking with Russell head coach Derek Cussy. Coach, come in tonight, you're looking for back-to-back, but for that to happen, you can't let Trey Jerky dominate the game the way he did against Greenup Wednesday night.
Yeah, I mean, he stepped up. That's what you expect out of good players, and we know that he's a big part of what they do. So we're going to have to do a really good job tonight. I think he's had 27, 28 the last 2 games they played. So obviously our attention is going to be towards him, but they've got other kids that can play as well. We just got to do a good job of giving various looks. We'll probably switch up defenders on him like we did in the past. I don't know if you can stop him, but you're going to try to contain him in some different ways. And he just seems, once he gets downhill and creates for other people, he's a load. So we're going to try to really, clamp down and basically clog up the lane and keep him from getting inside.
Yeah, coaches really balanced, spread out the other night. Some kids stepped up and did some good things for you to win that game. Besides what we just talked about with Jerky, 1 or 2 things that you've got to do to beat Lewis County tonight?
Well, we always practice and preach it. Our defensive end, we've hung our hat on that. We got to be consistent. Our guys understand that attention to detail tonight is important. Got to control the glass. I was very impressed with Lewis County the other night. I thought that was one of the areas they really hurt Greenup is on the glass and second chance opportunities. And we have to basically, comes down to tournament time, value the possession of the basketball. I think both teams had really low turnovers.
Yeah.
So if you control the glass, you play solid defense, value the basketball, usually good things will happen.
Coach, good luck tonight. We appreciate your time. Come out and see us after the game.
All right, thank you, Coach.
All right, buddy. Good luck.
All right, let's take a break. Back in a moment. This is 63rd District Basketball Championship on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
Tri-State Ophthalmology and Tri-State Surgery Center say good luck to all teams in the basketball tournament. Doctors John Gross, Carter Gussler, Josh Gross, and Josh Daniel provide surgical and medical management of eye disease, including cataracts, glaucoma, dry eye, and diabetes. Dr. Josh Gross is now performing LASIK surgery. Call 606-324-2451 to schedule a free LASIK consultation. Good luck to all the teams in the basketball tournament.
Financial security begins at home with home ownership. If you've been putting off looking for a home because you think you can't afford it, you owe it to yourself to check out Members Choice Credit Union. Members Choice Credit Union has programs for first-time home buyers and more to help put you in the home of your dreams. Call, click, or stop by Members Choice Credit Union today.
Members Choice Credit Union, NMLS 411945, Equal Housing Lender. Call for additional information. Other restrictions may apply.
At Preston Family Funeral Home, we understand how making decisions during the loss of a loved one can be most difficult. You can help relieve this burden on your family with pre-planning at Preston Family Funeral Home. It's safe, secure, and simple. You can transfer your existing plan from any other funeral home to Preston Family Funeral Home by simply calling 606-325-4946. Preston Family Funeral Home. Our family serving yours because we care.
All drivers are not as careful as you are, and Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance in Flatwoods reminds you to drive carefully at all times. For all your insurance needs, auto, home, life, and health, contact Kurt Robinson Insurance. With over 28 years as a State Farm agent, phone 836-3011. Auto quotes available 24/7 at 836-3011. Kurt Robinson Insurance, 1114 Belfont Road in Flatwoods.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
If you're facing a serious or life-limiting illness, Community Hospice can help you learn about care that brings you and your loved ones comfort, love, and respect. With the help of Community Hospice, you can focus on what's most important, enjoying life together and living as fully as possible. For more information on how we can help, contact Community Hospice at 606-329-1890 or visit our website at chospice.org. Community Hospice, the comfort of home.
Talking with Lewis County head coach Scott Tackett. Coach, tough, hard-fought game of the night. You and I were just talking about that, and just one day off. Is the juice and the energy going to be there tonight, you think, or is it going to take your legs?
Well, practice yesterday and shoot around today. That was the loosest bunch I've ever been around. I don't know what that means. They've taken offense to some things that some other streaming services have said. They've got a little bit of a chip on their shoulder, and we're going to be loose. And I told these kids, I said, if you get a look, let it fly, and if you have to put it on the floor, play straight downhill. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, absolutely. Obviously, you've played Russell twice. Good, hard-fought games with them both times at Russell. tough game. We did that game over there on the radio, I think, and down here you played them and came back in the fourth quarter, almost come back and beat them that night. Give me a couple things, not asking for your game plan
Sure,
now.
sure, I understand.
Give me a couple things that you know has to happen for Lewis County to be district champions tonight.
We have to make some jump shots.
Yeah.
We didn't shoot it very well the other night, and I talked to you about the layoff, but I think if we see some shots going, especially early, and I've always stressed my kids, we don't let offense dictate our defensive effort, but you know as well as I do.
I know you that.
When you make shots,
your
the rest
defense
of your-
gets better.
Absolutely. So if we see some shots going early, it bodes well for us.
Coach, good luck. We appreciate your time so much. Come out and talk to us after the game.
Will do, brother.
All right, buddy. Thank you. Hey, Dickie, let's take a break. This is the 63rd District Championship here tonight. It's the boys, Lewis County and Russell, down at Vanceburg on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
In addition to the Greenup location, Stultz Pharmacy's newest location is at 437 James Hanna Drive in South Shore, but has retained the name you know and love, McDonald Pharmacy, with the same great service you'll find in the Greenup location, with free delivery service and their convenient drive-thru. Get your vaccinations and allergy shots, and of course, great prescription service at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup and McDonald Pharmacy, James Hanna Drive, South Shore.
Stultz Pharmacy.
Raceland Christian Church, 210 Caroline Road, wishes all of our area athletes the best as they compete in their respective seasons. May you be encouraged by your church family to run with endurance the race set before you in such a way as pleases Jesus so that you gain the prize that never fades away. Raceland Christian Church meets Sunday at 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. at 210 Caroline Road, Raceland. Visit us online at racelandchristian.com.
JD Flooring, 2017 Ashland Road Greenup has been family owned and operated for over 30 years, featuring top-of-the-line material, guaranteed installation, and absolutely no one can beat JD Flooring's prices. Need to replace your current flooring in one room or the entire house? Call JD Flooring in Greenup at 473-0411 for a free estimate. A call to 473-0411 can get your house ready for any occasion. You'll absolutely love your new flooring from JD Flooring, 2017 Ashland Road Greenup.
Would like to congratulate all the teams who made it to the tournament and wish all the players, coaches, cheerleaders, and support staffs the very best of luck in this year's tournament. State Senator Robin Webb is always proud to support our youth in all of their endeavors, both in the classroom and on the hardwood, and will always strive to put our youth and children first as she works hard to support the people in her district. Again, have fun and good luck at this year's tournament from your State Senator Robin Webb.
Back at Lewis County High School, Coach Easterling, I think, has the starting lineups for tonight for us.
All right, buddy, here we go. First of all, for Russell, number 3, Elijah Neal, a 5'7", 8th grader, averaging 5.9 a game. Number 5, Carson Bloom, a 5'10" senior, averaging 9.3. Number 25, Gavin Carter, a 6'2" senior, averaging 8.3. Number 32, Caleb Rimmer, a 6'3", 8th grader, averaging 9.7. And number 42, Damon Charles, 6'4" senior, leading scorer at 17 a game, leading rebounder at 10.7. For the Lewis County Lions, number 0, Caden Box, a 6'2" senior, averaging 6.8. Number 21, Andrew Collins, a 5'10" senior, averaging 7.7. Number 23, Trey Jerky, a 6' senior, leading scorer at 15.8 a game. Number 34, Xavier Prater, a 5'10" junior, averaging 6 points a game. And number 44, Drew Noble, 6'3" sophomore, averaging 13.3, leading rebounder at 8 a game. And who are the officials, Coach Easterling? Dave Anderson, Gavin Ramsey, and Roy Wright. Same 3 we had Wednesday.
All right, I think we owe MJ McKay one more, so we'll be back in 60 seconds here on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
Stride Prosthetics is your go-to leg maker for your prosthetic limb needs. Stride is a full-service prosthetic company providing home visits to give you that extra help you need. Located in Flatwoods, Kentucky, Stride practitioners are not just licensed but fully certified by the Board of Certification Accreditation. Call 836-LEGS, that's 836-LEGS, to talk to certified practitioner Nick Wheeler about making your prosthetic leg to get you back doing the things you love. Come see me, 905 Belfont Road, Flatwoods, Kentucky, 836-LEGS.
What are the keys to better healthcare? At SOMC, we start by putting it right at your fingertips. Now you can have a virtual visit with your SOMC provider right through your personal online patient portal. And with our convenient app, you can use your tablet or your smartphone to have a virtual visit safely, just about anywhere. Ask your SOMC provider whether a virtual visit is right for you. Southern Ohio Medical Center. Very good things are happening here.
Welcome back to Lewis County High School. 63rd District Basketball Tournament Championship game. Coach Easterling, final thoughts on tonight's game before we get the tip-off.
I love being here, first of all, don't you? These bands, this crowd, it's great. Dickie, for me, I think Lewis County, I think they need to actually force tempo, like I was saying a while ago. Try to get Jerky out in the open court as much as they can, get him going downhill. And I think that's when they need to shoot threes. Try to get as many easy baskets, open looks, and transitions they can get. And they have to keep Russell off the offensive glass. I mean, Green and Pounded them pretty good on the glass the other night, I think 37-24. Got to keep them off the offensive glass. And for Russell, you know, as Coach Cooks and I were talking, they just cannot let Trey Jerky dictate the game the way he did against Greenup County. He probably had the ball in his hands 90% of the game when Lewis County had the ball the other night, and just played tremendously. They've got to contain him, keep him out of the lane. He is so good at getting into the lane and scoring or dishing. They can't let him penetrate and get in the lane. Their defense has got to be focused. They've got to get back and not make Lewis County play against their half-court set defense. I'm not sure if they do that the whole game. If Lewis County tries to score in a half-court set all the time, I'm not sure they can score enough points to beat Russell.
Yeah, and we can talk about it, examine it, look at it, games past, see what they've done in the past, but it all comes down to championships, and it all comes down to tonight, right?
Yeah, exactly. And
you've been there before, you've coached in them, you know, you've lost a few, and you've won a few, haven't you?
A few here and there. And you know, one thing that does concern me about Lewis County, Dickie, is they played, obviously, the second game they played Wednesday night. It's a very stressful game, a very grinding game, particularly Jerky. Usually, if your legs and fatigue are going to show up, the first half, adrenaline will carry you through the first half. If that's going to show up, it will usually show up after halftime.
All right, Coach. And we're getting the official starting lineups here now. And I want to say we've had fantastic officials here in the 63rd District. It seemed like every game. No complaints from me. What about you?
No, absolutely not. I couldn't agree with you more, Dickie. I think they've been spot on, and I hope they're the same way tonight and give these kids the kind of call game that they deserve. I think they will.
Good crowd here at Lewis County High School. They were telling me, listening to James there a while ago, it was packed over in the smaller gym, and good atmosphere, but packed in there, you know. And Russell wins that last night. The Red Devils tried to make a sweep here, but Lewis County's got something to say about that here in Vanceburg, where they play so well all the time. And we're ready to go, Coach, I think.
Yeah, Jerky's going to jump for Lewis County, and Charles jumping for Russell. It's yours, buddy. It's going up.
And the ball's in the air. The tip's going to be controlled by Russell. Bloom's going to chase it down. Russell White tonight trimmed in maroon. Lewis County in gray, trimmed in blue, outlined in red.
Lewis starts out man-to-man.
Yeah, about top of the key, going to be Carter to Rimmer in the paint. Nothing there. Back out to Carter. About the free throw line, shot no good. Rebounded Lewis County. That's Collins on the big rebound, and here comes Trey Jerky, wasting no time. Coming left side, giving up to the corner. I think that's Box for three, and he nails it. And there's your three-pointer, Coach.
I thought they're going to have to do that, Dickie. Good start. See that ball on the basket.
Here comes Russell. And this is going to be to Damon Charles over on the right wing. He'll drive the lane. A little jumper right side, won't go. Rebound, Lewis County. Here come the Lions. Trey Jerky with it. This time on the right side, going this direction and
Wow.
lays it up and in. Jerky gets 2 quickly. It's 5-0. And I think Russell wants a timeout.
30 seconds.
What do you think, Coach? They come out shooting like you said, and then Jerky takes it straight to the bucket.
Yeah, 2 times. First of all, it started down here, Dickie. 2 missed shots, 1 shot. 2 defensive rebounds for Lewis County, and they're running. Both times Jerky's in the lane, kicking out for a wide open 3-on-1, scoring the other one. Exactly what Lewis County has to do to win this game. And Coach Cooksey with a quick timeout because you don't want to get down double figures in a district championship.
And just started 7:01 here in the first, Coach Easterling.
Yeah.
And the Red Devils will inbound the basketball.
Length of the court.
Yep. I knew that was coming.
Lewis County's going to pressure.
Rimmer going to get it inbound to Bloom. Bloom, long pass up the court to Carter. Carter will have it. Cross the court to Neal. Neal back up front to Carter. He'll come right side to a wide open Carson Bloom for 3.
Huge shot.
Bloom gets his first 3 of the night, brought to you by Service Office Supply. For all your office furniture needs, see Service Office Supply of Flatwoods. Over on the left side, Collins will bring it back to Box. Box will have it. He'll come to the right side, the right wing. Now he's looking. They go down the corner. I think that's Noble. Noble wants to go to the paint. Good defense. Damon Charles, jumper, no good. Charles on the rebound, and here come the Red Devils. The Red Devils, Charles, I thought he was going to keep it, and a blocking foul. Good thing because that might have went out of bounds.
Yeah. Collins tried. I think that's a good call.
Collins gets his first foul, team first of the ball game. And Neal will inbound it here, getting it into Carter. Carter top of the key to Rimmer. Rimmer comes down the paint, and he is jump ball.
Yeah.
And the possession arrow says Lewis County.
Yeah, turnover.
6:16 to go. 5-3 Lewis County. They scored the first 5. Then Bloom comes back and nails a 3 for the Red Devils.
Big shot for Russell.
Here comes Box out front with it for Lewis. Coming over on the left side to Trey Jerky, I would. Now to Noble. Noble gives it to the right side to Prater. Prater back top the key. Collins will miss a 3. Way off, but Lewis on the rebound. Getting it right side, wide open. Up off the glass is going to be Xavier Prater.
Wow.
And it's a 7-3 game.
Nice pass by Collins.
And coming to Neal. Neal back out now to Damon Charles. Bloom coming right side. Good ball movement. Long 3 for Carter. Looks no good. And out of bounds. Last touch by Damon Charles. And Lewis County gets it. 5:34 to go. 7-3. Lewis. And here comes Trey Jerky with the basketball. Trey Jerky fades over left side, back up to Kitty Collins. Collins comes to the right side corner to Box. Box back out to Trey Jerky. Jerky comes to the left wing to Collins. Now Noble will have it. He'll come in the paint. Nice move to the basket. Really nice move to the basket. It's 9-3 Lewis. Here comes Bloom. Bloom out across the timeline. He'll come down the paint, float one, no good. Rebound chased down, picked up by Lewis. Saved by Lewis, and then out of bounds on Carter. And the Lewis County Lions getting it back here, Coach.
Beautiful drop step by Noble on the other end, Dickie, and left-hand finish.
Getting it to Trey Jerky. Carter down on him. Here comes Jerky up the floor across the timeline. Top the key with it. And Jerky looking back at Sackett. Trying to figure out. Setting the offense up, coming right side. A double team, now back out front. Long 3 on the way, partially blocked, but picked up by Lewis County. Jerky got it, then Neal stole it away. Here comes Damon Charles and the Red Devils. Giving it out to Bloom, bad pass to the right corner. And just tried, good thinking, just couldn't get him the ball.
Yeah, good luck. Just let him a little bit too much. Charles has proven himself to be a good passer this year, hasn't he, Dickie?
He has. He's made some really outstanding passes this season. Trey Jerky coming to the right side to Collins. Collins gives it back to the top of the key. Now Box. Box to the basket. He's got 5. It's 11-3 now. Here come the Red Devils trying to get a bucket here. Lewis County started out red hot. And a foul, top the key here, going to be on Trey Jerky. And his first, team second.
You know, if I was Trey Jerky, Dickie, I think I'd just play position and stay in front of people. I wouldn't worry too much about playing defense tonight.
Here comes Neal. You wouldn't go for that if you was the coach. Bloom, now Carter. Carter into Damon Charles, and he's fouled.
Got box
on the floor, I think.
Yeah, it is. Box.
So Box picks up his first foul, team third. And Neal will inbound it for the Red Devils. Neal getting it into Carter. Back to Neal from the corner now. Top the key to Damon Charles. He'll come down the paint, run into three lines, gets to Rimmer. Underneath the basket, he's blocked, got it back, goes back up and fouled, and he made it. He'll get the bucket. And Caleb Rimmer will have a chance for the three-point play. And Noble picks up his foul.
Great block by Noble in the first shot. Good job by Rimmer staying with it. Dickie, that's 4.5 minutes we've played. That's Russell's first offensive rebound right there. Big step.
Noble, Jerky, Collins, and Box all with one foul now. And he made the three-point play the old-fashioned way. 11-6, Russell needed that one. Here comes Box out across the timeline, getting double-teamed. He'll give it to Collins. Collins comes right side. Jumper from the baseline over to Prater. And he's got four now, and it's a 13-6 game. Back to Charles, coming up the floor all by himself. And need to get the ball to Carter. Carter back to Bloom now. Bloom will have it. Jerky out on him. Bloom will come over to the right side. He'll go to the corner to Neal. Neal
nice
gives
pass.
it, dumps back to Bloom. Did he get it? No, offensive.
Yeah.
Offensive foul call on Bloom. His first. Team first. And getting it in now to Box. Wave that one off. Good dish back to Bloom, cutting to the paint, but
yes,
good defense by Lewis County. Here comes Jerky. From the corner, three on the way. Got it. That's Collins. His first tray of the night. And it's a 16-6 ball game, and here comes Bloom. Bloom floating one in the paint right in front of the basket. No good. Comes out to Carter, though. And now Rimmer. Rimmer will cut to the basket, and he walked. He carried the ball going to the basket, and Lewis County will get it back 16-6, Coach. What do you think about that?
Well, Lewis has already hit more threes than they did the whole game the other night against Greenup, Dickie.
Yeah, Russell having trouble. Here comes Lewis. Lewis came out like a ball of fire here.
Yes.
Playing great. A lot of momentum now. Right side, another three. Won't go that time, Collins. And picked up by Rimmer. Here comes Bloom. Bloom will give it out to Carter in the corner. Now Rimmer inside the three-point line. Carter was cutting. The ball come to him to the corner. It's going to be turnover on the Red Devils.
That's 5 already, Dickie, in 6 minutes.
Russell kind of out of sync right now,
yes,
Coach.
Yeah, fall behind early. That happens. You got Quinn in the game for Russell for Bloom.
2 minutes to go, under 2 minutes, 16-6. Lewis County, here comes Trey Jerky with it.
Very sharp so far, aren't they, Lewis County?
Playing on all cylinders, coming to the left side. Long three, won't go for Jerky. Ball tipped around and a whistle.
That's going to be a big foul.
Noble picks up his second foul here in the first period, 1:45 to go. And Boyd Tackett wasting no time going to the bench. Put in Braden Jerky. And he'll be out for a few minutes.
Yeah, Zaylen Carter in for Russell too, Dickie.
Damon Charles coming up the floor. Charles to the paint, to the basket, and offensive foul.
Yeah.
Charles picks up his first foul of the night.
Collins standing there and take it. That took some courage, Dickie.
Yeah. He got up okay, didn't he?
He did. Fleming's in the game for Charles now for Russell.
16-6, 1:37 to go, period number one. And Trey Jerky on the inbounds. Out across the timeline for Jerky. Out on him is Carter. Carter going to Set back in the corner. Now he's coming. He'll come to the right side, just inside the three-point line. Go to Collins. Collins gives to Box, and Box comes to the corner to Prater. Prater comes out, back out on the wing to Jerky, Trey Jerky. Trey Jerky going to bring it back out front with 1:06 to go now. Trey Jerky comes to the left side. Collins will have it. Back to Jerky. Trey Jerky. Trey comes down the baseline to the corner. Long three on the way. Prater nailed it from the corner. He's got 7 right now. It's a 19-6 ball game. And Neal coming across the timeline here with 38 seconds to go here in the first. Russell down. Only 6 points here in the first period. And Carter with a shot out of bounds. And Russell's going to keep it. 29.2 seconds to go. A 3 for Bloom and a 3-point play for Rimmer. That's been all the scoring so far for Russell.
Yeah, Lewis County's just really impressive, both ends of the floor, aren't they?
Lewis playing really good right now. Carter gives to Quinn. Quinn comes to the left side to Zaylon Carter. Back to Bloom, or back to Neal. Now Neal gets it over to Carter. Carter, this is Gavin Carter. Nice bounce pass to Zaylon to the basket. Laid it up and in.
Beautiful pass.
And Zaylon gets the bucket and a chance for the three-point play the old-fashioned way. Zaylon, a 67% free throw shooter for the Red Devils.
Got Hunter Jerky in there now. Well, they're taking one of the jerkies out for you, so you just got 2 instead of 3.
Yeah, that's good. 2.9 points average and those 2 rebounds a game as well. And he got that.
Nice cut by Zaylon Carter down here too, Dickie.
The Red Devils will saying we'll take all we can get here. And now Box. Box will have it. 9 seconds. About 7 seconds and a whistle. Going to be on Carter. And Carter picks up his first foul.
Bloom back in for Russell. Gavin Carter's going to take a seat.
7 seconds to go. In comes Trey Jerky. He didn't get to stay out very long, did he?
Lewis County's back on offense. Coach Tackett getting him back in there. He wants a bucket on this last possession.
And Collins on the inbound to Box. Box will have it. One handed over to Trey Jerky. Shot on the way, won't go. And that's it. But wow, Lewis County comes out like a fireball. And it's 19-9 at the end of one. Lewis on top of Russell. Back in a moment on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
For those on the go, the smoothie connoisseur, the break room favorite, and for those that just never quite have it all, Clark's has what you need to keep your day on track. Make life easier and keep your busy schedule moving forward with everything you need at Clark's. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
Back out of Lewis County High School. Glad to have you along. And 19-9 at the end of one, Coach E.
Yeah, and Dickie, it's so important, I think, for Trey Jerky not to get that second foul here in the first half and just go to the second half with one foul.
Russell going to have the ball, and that's good for them. Trying to get the ball to Damon Charles, thrown away by Lewis County. Coming back the other way, Trey Jerky with it.
A little zone trap, paid off.
Jerky lost it out front, picked up by Carter. Turnover, Lewis County.
First turnover, Dickie. Big stat there. First turnover.
And Bloom with it. The Red Devils need a bucket here. And Neal goes to Damon Charles. Charles, nothing there. He'll come back out front to Neal. Open for three. Just opened for a second, and he took it. Here comes Trey Jerky. It's a good-looking shot. And here comes Trey Jerky with it. Straight away for the young man. Good player. No, Coach Tackle was glad to get him back.
Yeah.
Nobody else in the 63rd district probably was, but man, he's a player, isn't he? Collins
absolutely.
with it. Collins here in the wing. 3 on the way, won't go. Rebounded by Damon Charles. And long pass to Anna Carter coming down the paint. Picked up by Lewis County. Jerky finally getting a hold of it. And here come the Lions with 6:37 to go in period number 2, 19-9. And a push and a bump by Carter. And a technical foul by Carter. We've seen that happen before, Coach.
Which also counts as a personal. I believe that's 3, isn't it?
Yep. That gives him 3 fouls. And Jerky going to shoot some free throws. And
well, we saw Russell do that a little bit in the screen when Green had beat him over at Russell. Dickey, you just cannot lose your poise.
And the first one's up and in for Trey Jerky with a 59% free throw shooter. At the start of this game, he was 62 for 106. I went back and looked to make sure I was doing that right because it seemed awful low because he's been shooting really well.
9 for 10 Wednesday night, wasn't he?
Yeah. And it's 21-9.
And the bigger this league gets, Dickey, you might really see the pace of Lewis County's offense slow down.
And here it come on the inbound to Box. Box will have it. After the technical, Lewis will have it. Jerky. Nice move. Across the court pass from the corner for 3. Short, put back up and in, but not in, but up by Jerky.
Wow.
And Braden Jerky almost had it right, just the wrong first name.
You got the Jerky part in there. That ended up a 4-point possession. That's big.
23-9. Here comes Bloom. Bloom to Charles. Charles in the paint, nothing. Bloom going to pop a 3. Got it.
Oh, huge shot.
Carson Bloom. That's a service off supply 3-point basket for Russell.
And Russell needed that so bad. Dickey, you've already said it. Every possession, 12 points, 3 points on every possession. 2 threes and 2 3-point plays.
Jerky coming to the right side. Trey gets it up to Collins. Trey Jerky. I have to say this entire Lewis County team has played well. It's just not been 1 or 2, has it?
Yes.
Jerky blocked down underneath and out on Russell. Big block in the paint, Coach.
Absolutely. Nice block. Dickey, go ahead.
I kind of felt like Russell was coming back a little bit at the 19-9, and then the foul, then the technical, then the 4-point switch there. And Trey Jerky. Give him 2 more points, Coach.
Dickey, that was an NBA play there. We'll talk about that here in a minute. He tried to pull what the NBA players do, and I think he did it, and he didn't call it.
I'd have patted on his. He should have patted himself on the head. Neal, no good from 3-point land. Braden Jerky chases down the rebound. Box driving on the other end. He'll get it. And
got a charge.
They call offense?
Yeah.
Offensive foul, so wave that one off.
Bloom taking it.
That's been a couple times tonight. We've seen some really good buckets waved off.
Dickey, what Jerky did on that, the defender had his arm out, and he swung the ball up through his arm like they do in the NBA, hoping to draw the foul, and made the shot anyway.
Here comes Neal. Neal gives to Rimmer. Rimmer back to Neal on the right side. Gives over to Quinn on the left. Left elbow shot on the way for Quinn. Won't go. Box will chase down the rebound, and Lewis County, he walked, but Lewis County called timeout. Very fortunate, Coach Tackett.
Full timeout.
Called that timeout. Box couldn't figure out what he was doing. Let's take a break. 25-12, Lewis County here on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
It happens at Morning Point of Russell's Senior Living and Memory Care Campus every day. Personalized care plans, assistance with medication, transportation to appointments, and delicious meals. Morning Point of Russell's Personal Care and the Lanterns Alzheimer's Memory Care Campus helps to oversee the uncertainty of caring for an aging loved one. Come see the difference. Schedule your tour today. Visit morningpoint.com to learn more.
In addition to the Greenup location, Stultz Pharmacy's newest location is at 437 James Hanna Drive in South Shore, but has retained the name you know and love, McDonald Pharmacy, with the same great service you'll find in the Greenup location, with free delivery service and their convenient drive-thru. Get your vaccinations and allergy shots, and of course, great prescription service at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup and McDonald Pharmacy, James Hanna Drive, South Shore.
Stultz Pharmacy.
Well, back out here at Lewis County High School, Hager Easterling, it's been exciting so
Wow.
far.
What?
I mean, Lewis County has came out and just did a lot of things right, and the Red Devils are fighting to get back in this one.
Well, I think you're seeing what Lewis County could do, Dickie, if they'd been healthy from back, in October to this point. I think they're getting to that level of play.
Well, now's the time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Trey Jerky to the basket, and going to be fouled as he comes to the paint.
Yeah.
Foul's going to be Bloom, his second.
That was a big call because that would have been Jerky's second if it went the other way. I think they got it right, though. I think it was a block.
Team sixth, Coach.
Bonus rest of the way.
Collins going to inbound, get it into Trey Jerky. Trey Jerky left elbow shot. He's been pretty good from there, and he is again. 2 more for that young man.
Putting on a show.
27-12, 4:22 to go. In period number 2, all Lewis County here so far. Quinn coming the right side. Bloom will have it. Top the key into Rimmer. Rimmer runs into some traffic. He's going to be fouled, I think. And
got McGlone.
Number 32, Brayton McGlone, his first, team 8.
Yep.
Before the shot, 1-on-1.
So 1+1 here for Rimmer, a 67% free throw shooter. And he's averaging 9.7 points a game, Coach.
Yeah.
Rimmer's had 29 points against these Lewis County Lions this season, and he missed that one.
Tremendous future.
Make one, miss one.
Yeah.
And here comes Trey Jerky. And Jerky coming back to the center of the court here, and a foul, whistle foul.
That was another good call, yeah.
On Quinn, right?
Yes. Just kind of arm-barred him. The referee called. That's a good call. They're on their game so far, the officials are, I think, Dick. Did a nice job, both ends.
I said whistle foul. I don't know how else it could be a foul.
It's kind of like dribble drive offense.
Yeah,
I hate that term.
Like dribble drive. Yeah.
I hate that term because I don't know any other way to drive unless you're dribbling. Do you, James? I mean, you have to dribble to drive, don't you? I hate that. I hate that term, dribble drive offense.
And the free throw, missed the second one.
Wow.
Lewis on the rebound. They get the offensive board.
Doing a great job on the glass, too.
Trey Jerky kind of faked like he was going to shoot that. Why not? I would if I was Trey Jerky. Trey Jerky out front. He fades out to the left side. Quinn, good defense. Picked off by Russell. Damon Charles on the pick, leads out Quinn. Got to chase it down, save it from out of bounds. And now Neal do a jumper on the right side. He got it to go. And that's his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah.
And it's 28-15 Lewis County.
Nice shot fake, pull up, medium range jumper by the little 8th grader. Nice move.
Quinn really had to book it down there in the corner to save that.
He did, didn't he?
Went on the afterburners there. And Trey Jerky, with 3 minutes to go, comes to the right side. Going to be double teamed. Gets away and gives it in the paint. Lost it, got it back. That's Collins. He's blocked from behind by Rimmer, and Damon Charles stole it away. Here comes Bloom. Bloom a one-hand pass to Quinn. Quinn comes to the right side, and a blocking foul in Lewis County. It's going to be on number 34, Xavier Prater. His first team night.
Dandy block by Rimmer on the other end. Coach Tackett going to roll the dice for a little bit, Dickie. It's just 2:45 to go. Put Noble back in for 2 fouls.
Noah Quinn, a 67% free throw shooter.
Zaylen Carter back in for Bloom. Bloom has 2 fouls too, doesn't he?
He does. Oh, this one's up and no good. Off the mark to the left side. And Charles on the rebound. His shot blocked, I think, by Noble. And a jump ball. I think it's going to be, is it Russell basketball? Nope. Going to be Lewis County basketball.
Beautiful block by Noble.
Big block there.
With 2 fouls especially, I mean, he kind of took a chance. That was on the big guy too, Charles, blocking that shot.
I think maybe the coach would say, great job, but don't do that again.
don't do that again the first half, son.
And double team here. Jerky in trouble. Loses the basketball on the floor to Neal.
And he's going to get his second.
Yeah, that's going to be a foul. He just fell right on top of Neal. And Jerky, his second. And Russell fans are wanting intentional. I don't think that was
No, I don't think so. But last couple of times, Russell has come back and doubled him, and nobody's came to the ball, Dickie.
So double bonus here for the Red Devils on a really good free throw shooter, and that's going to be Elijah Neal. He makes the first one. 74% on the year. And Russell kind of getting back in this ball game a little bit at a time here, and that's what they need to do.
Mox and Hunter Jerky back in for Lewis.
And it's up and in.
You're right, Dickie, a little bit at a time. Don't try to rush it.
28-17. Here come the Lions out across the timeline. That's another Jerky in the ball game. Hunter Jerky now. Now Noble back to Hunter Jerky. Hunter Jerky top the key here. Trying to get to box, but a timeout by Lewis County is getting ready to get a 5-second count.
30-second timeout.
So we'll keep it right here. Unofficial scoring coach for Russell, 6 points for Bloom. 6 points for Bloom. Rimmer has 4, and Carter has none. He's out of the game with 3 fouls. Neal just got picked up 4 points here in the second period. Carter has, Zaylon Carter has 3. That's the scoring for the Russell Red Devils, coach. Interestingly, for Lewis County, Noble has 2. 9 for Trey Jerky at the moment. 3 for Collins, 5 for Box, and 7 for Prater. 2 points for Braden Jerky. 3 Jerkies have played in the first half.
And this is a huge opportunity for Russell, Dickie. That offense is not going to run as smooth, obviously, without Trey Jerky in there. And for that reason, he's going right back in the game with those 2 fouls. And I'm sure Scott Tack has told him, you do not foul anybody for the rest of this half.
Like he told probably Noble. That's a good block, but don't do that again.
Yeah.
So nice underneath to Noble. He's blocked. He goes and gets the ball. And 3 from the right side for Lewis won't go, but Lewis will have the rebound. Trey Jerky gets it, 1:56 to go in the second period. Trey Jerky comes back out front. Jerky given to the left corner. Collins on his way for 3, won't go.
Wow.
Picked up by Lewis County again. Noble will have it on the right side. Really, Lewis County doing a great job keeping the ball, and long 3 on the way, won't go. Rimmed out to Neal. Neal will have it. He leads out Carter to the basket. Laid it up and in. And Zaylon Carter gets 2. He's got 5 now.
I think he just got a taunting technical, too.
I think he did. And I was afraid of that when he come by Anderson over there. It's the right call to make if you're an official.
I think he thought he got fouled on that layup.
Coach Cooksey wants to have a chit-chat with the official as Trey Jerky is at the line here. Coach Cooksey is having a good chit-chat with an official. And he made that one, didn't he?
No, he missed it.
Did he?
Yeah, he's missed his last 2 now.
Oh.
That fatigue may be setting in a little bit.
And he got that one.
That could be a huge point in the game too, Dickie, because Russell had all the momentum after that shot. Now you stop it with the technical foul and let Lewis kind of get an easy point at the free throw line.
29-19. And we're going here. Lewis County with the basketball. Hit one of the 2. Now Trey Jerky. He'll fade to the right side, and he'll come back to the top of the key with it.
Oh, wow.
Did you see that?
Oh, wow.
Wow. Prater with a great basket, but a pass coming in from Jerky.
Diagonally across the lane from the top of the key, Dickie.
Nice pass. Damon Charles' right elbow shot won't go. Rebound fought for, put back up by Rimmer, couldn't get it, and Lewis County has it. Here comes Trey Jerky. Trey Jerky coming out on the across the timeline over on the left side, 48 seconds. And he'll come back top the key. He's got Box out there, lost it, and picked up by Quinn to Neal. Neal underneath the basket. No good. Fleming put back up and in.
I think they called a foul.
I think they did before the shot.
Yeah, on the first shot.
I think they did. I just didn't hear the whistle, did you?
But the way he called it late is why.
So Neal's going to come. They're saying he was fouled.
Yeah, on the
I
drive.
think they were saying he shoved out of bounds there.
Yeah.
And Neal's going to shoot some free throws. He's 2 for 2 tonight, and he missed that one. Good job, Coach.
I didn't say a word.
74% on the year. You've been jinxing them all year long.
You talked about the rebounding, Dickie. Lewis County has 7 offensive rebounds this quarter.
He got the second one. Yeah, poor guys from the region, all over. You've jinxed them. No matter where we've been, Box.
They only had 6 the whole game against Greenfield tonight, Dickie. They've got 7 this quarter offensive rebounds.
To Trey Jerky out front. He's going to be double teamed with 24 seconds and a steal by Damon Charles. Charles comes to the basket. A little soft, no good on the bucket, and Fleming missed one. And a whistle. And who's it going to be on? I think it's going to be on Lewis County. Collins, I think. He's third foul, Coach.
Yeah, Russell missing a lot of shots in around the basket, Dickie.
Collins had the big 3 to get things started off for Lewis County. And Damon Charles, a pretty good free throw shooter at 73% on the season. And this one is up and in. His first points of the night. He had one last time against Lewis County, if you remember.
Yep. Got break jerky back in now. Got 2 jerkies in there again for you.
And this one's up and no good. Picked up, big rebound that time by Prater. He'll give it up to Box, and Box will bring it up. And Neal will hang right with him. Give it up to Trey Jerky with 3 seconds. He launches one from the right side, no good. Picked up by Damon Charles. And at halftime, it's Lewis County 31, Russell 21. What a game, 63rd District championship game here on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
Are you having trouble keeping your parking lot lit? Is customer safety one of your top priorities? If so, call River Cities Builders at 473-4112 for all your lighting needs. We have bucket truck and boom crane truck services. We have extensive experience in exterior lighting and parking lot lighting maintenance. No need to ever be in the dark again. Remember, call River Cities Builders at 473-4112 for all your lighting needs. We will light your path to success. You know, financial security begins at home with home ownership. If you've been putting off looking for a home because you think you can't afford it, you owe it to yourself to check out Members Choice Credit Union. Members Choice Credit Union has programs for first-time home buyers and more to help put you in the home of your dreams. Call, click, or stop by Members Choice Credit Union today.
Members Choice Credit Union, NMLS 411945, Equal Housing Lender. Call for additional information. Other restrictions may apply.
Hi, my name is Brian Horton, Mission Strategist for the Churches of the Greenup Baptist Association. We exist to revitalize, mobilize, and multiply New Testament churches in Northeast Kentucky and the world. The Churches of the Greenup Association are moving forward together in the Great Commission work. If you live in Lawrence, Boyd, Greenup, Carter, or Elliott counties, I want to invite you to attend one of the Greenup Baptist churches this coming Sunday. Once there, I know you will find a community of people who will welcome you and love you. For more information, go to greenupbaptist.org.
In addition to the Greenup location, Stultz Pharmacy's newest location is at 437 James Hanna Drive in South Shore, but has retained the name you know and love, McDonald Pharmacy, with the same great service you'll find in the Greenup location, with free delivery service and their convenient drive-thru. Get your vaccinations and allergy shots, and of course, great prescription service at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup and McDonald Pharmacy, James Hanna Drive, South Shore.
Stultz Pharmacy.
Hey, back out here at Lewis County, scoring summary for you real fast. Russell 9, Lewis County 19 the first quarter, and both teams scored 12 in the second. Unofficial scoring here at the half. Noble has 2, 10 for Jerky, 3 for Collins, 5 for Box, 9 points for Prater, 2 for Braden Jerky. For the Red Devils, Charles with 1, 6 for Bloom, 4 for Rimmer, and 5 for Neal. Carter has 5. That's a look at the scoring summary. I have just a few seconds. My buddy James, can I bug you just a minute, James? Your mic is on. What do you think about this, Coach?
I really like the intensity that Lewis County came out of the gate with. They hit a couple shots, got Russell on their heels, and then really got after defensively. And I know, Coach, you talked about it before the game. They've got to shoot the 3. Andrew Collins, I've called several games this year for Lewis County. He likes that corner, but the X factor, pardon the pun, Xavier Factor.
Yeah, really good. Thanks, James. Back in a moment. This is 63rd District basketball with some more stats with Coach Eastring and his thoughts of the second half right here on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
Russell knows we practice our fast and friendly service around the clock.
Raceland knows that First and People's Bank has been safe and secure for over 77 years.
Greenup County knows that First and People's is perfect at serving the families in our community.
We are great at hometown banking.
Yes, Greg, of course we are. We are the home office.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Núñez. Accept no substitutes, none compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Núñez, the best around.
Raceland Christian Church, 210 Caroline Road, wishes all of our area athletes the best as they compete in their respective seasons. May you be encouraged by your church family to run with endurance the race set before you in such a way as pleases Jesus so that you gain the prize that never fades away. Raceland Christian Church meets Sunday at 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. at 210 Caroline Road, Raceland. Visit us online at racelandchristian.com.
Oh, let's listen to the band. One of my favorite songs, Coach E.
That is good.
Go right ahead, buddy. Give us some stats. We'll listen to the band while you give us that stat.
James, I like that X Factor, by the way. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Yeah, where does he come up with stuff like that? That is really good. Xavier Prater, I mean, he has been the real deal for Lewis. He's got 9 right now.
Yeah. Russell was just a terrible shooting first half, Diggy. 6 for 22. Missed some easy ones. I can't go by that. I'll go too fast.
Okay. We'll have MJ leave that up there for a second.
Okay, 27.3%. Russell was 2 for 5 on threes. Lewis County 12 for 28, 42.9%. They ended up 3 for 14 on threes, but like James said, they hit their first one. They hit 3 other first 5, which got them going. Yeah. And that's so important in the district tournament play. Rebounding, Lewis County, I'm sure Scott satisfied that, up 20-16 at the half. As I said, Dickie, they had 6 offensive rebounds the whole game against Greenup. They had 8 the first half here against Russell. Turnovers, 8 for Russell, 5 for Lewis County. 4 assists for Russell, 7 for Lewis. Russell 7 for 11 from the free throw line, 63.6%. Lewis County 4 for 6, 66.7%. 31-21 lead for Lewis at the half.
Yeah, just a much better shooting team so far the first half. You can see it there on the screen, 42.9% to Russell's 26.1%. Yeah. And but the Red Devils only down 10 here at the half. So let's take a break. We'll come back and talk about it more, okay? This is 63rd District basketball action for you here in Lewis County on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
I've been a member for a little over 46 years.
They're very family oriented. You just walk in and everybody's friendly. They talk to you, they know you by name.
You may not go in there for a day or, several years, and I think you go in there and you still feel like family.
Recently, we refinanced our home, and it felt like it was right because we trust the people that work there. This is my people.
Tri-State Ophthalmology and Tri-State Surgery Center say good luck to all teams in the basketball tournament. Doctors John Gross, Carter Gussler, Josh Gross, and Josh Daniel provide surgical and medical management of eye disease, including cataracts, glaucoma, dry eye, and diabetes. Dr. Josh Gross is now performing LASIK surgery. Call 606-324-2451 to schedule a free LASIK consultation. Good luck to all the teams in the basketball tournament.
At Preston Family Funeral Home, we understand how making decisions during the loss of a loved one can be most difficult. You can help relieve this burden on your family with pre-planning at Preston Family Funeral Home. It's safe, secure, and simple. You can transfer your existing plan from any other funeral home to Preston Family Funeral Home by simply calling 606-325-4946. Preston Family Funeral Home. Our family serving yours because we care.
Better ingredients, better pizza, better brace yourself because Papa John's has done it again. Introducing Papa Bowls. No crust, just a whole bunch of those Papa John's toppings you love, baked to piping hot perfection. I'm talking crisp veggies, savory meats, all covered in melty cheese, and those signature sauces. Try flavors like Italian Meats Trio, Chicken Alfredo, and Garden Veggie, or get creative and build your own.
Papa John's in Grayson and Flatwoods.
About 50 seconds before we get started again. Out in Morgan County, 62nd District. It's Morgan County 62, East Carter 41 in the start of the fourth. And there you go.
Ouch.
So that's kind of where we are out in the 62nd. Here in the 63rd, it's 31-21, Coach. What has to happen for the Red Devils to get back in this one the second half?
Well, we're going to see if that fatigue sets in, Dickie, that we talked about before the game started. I thought I noticed some fatigue setting in on Jerky there about the last 3-4 minutes.
Aren't you so proud of Lewis County for the way they came out? I mean, they just come out, put it on the floor, played their hearts out. And Russell had a couple chances to kind of fold and hasn't. So it's been a really great game to watch and broadcast. Hats off both teams at this point, and we just want to encourage
I couldn't agree more.
These young men out there.
And, well, like you said, they're just down 10, which, you just work your way back into it. That's easily doable.
And Carter back to Damon Charles into Rimmer in the paint, and he couldn't get that to go. Rebound Collins. Lewis County has did a great job on not giving Russell more than one chance.
Yeah, they have.
Box back top the key to Noble. Noble giving it up to Trey Jerky. I would too. And Trey Jerky over on the right side. Left side, Collins for three, nailed it.
Big shot.
I mean, Andrew Collins just stepped up and nailed that one. He's got 6.
Yeah, they missed 8 straight threes.
And it's 34-21. Bloom coming down the lane. Jumper way off on the left side. And here comes Lewis County. Trey Jerky back top the key. Collins, 3 again, won't go. Rebound, Noble got it. Noble steps in the paint, runs into Damon Charles. And Box is fouled, but, he got the ball from Noble. It was a nice way to get it down there. Nice bounce pass around a couple people, looked like.
Yeah, now, we said 10 points is not insurmountable, Dickie, which is exactly right. But this is not the start that Russell needed in the third quarter.
Yes.
If they let Lewis County push this lead up, 16, 17 points, they're obviously in real trouble.
And Box here. Yeah, first one's no good. Box is a 54% free throw shooter. Averages 6.8 points a ball game. He's got 5 at the moment. And the second shot is up and in. Making it 35-21, and here comes Bloom. Bloom gives a one-handed pass to Neal. Neal will have it on the right side. He'll cut down the base, down to the baseline. No good. And guess what? One chance, and Lewis County gets it.
Yeah, just like the game started, Dickie.
Here comes Prater back the other way. Nice move out front to the basket. No good. Hit way too far on the side of the backboard on that one. Didn't get close enough to the rim, and here comes Bloom down the paint. He misses.
I think Jerky blocked that.
Did he get a piece of that?
Yeah.
Collins on the rebound. One-handed to Noble. Couldn't hang on to it. Bloom stowed that one away. And here come the Red Devils. Carter back to Bloom now. Bloom will have it. Morgan County really on top of East Carter out in the 62nd. And Damon Charles jumper got it in the paint just to the left side of the bucket.
Well, Russell needed that in the worst way.
That gives him 3. And it's 35-23. And here comes Box. Box will have it. Coming right side, straight to the basket, kind of blocked by Rimmer. And blocked by Charles. And Bloom will have it. 2 blocks that time, Rimmer and Charles company. We've seen that this season.
Several times.
Charles. Now Carter straight away coming to Bloom. Bloom will have it on the left wing. And a pass down underneath to Rimmer. And they're going to get Prater over the back or on the back.
Yeah, you can't stand behind and try to reach around and steal the ball. You got to get position.
Not over the back.
Close him out.
On the back.
That's right. Close him out to start with.
Neal inbounded, lobbing it into Charles. Charles out to Carter. 3 on the way. It's not going to go. Rebound Box and gunning it out to Trey Jerky. Back to Box. He said, hey, wait a minute. You're supposed to bring the ball down.
Take a little pressure off. That's right.
Here comes Box. Box will hand it off to Trey Jerky over on the right wing. He'll come down the paint now. Now Noble. Noble on the left side with it. Back out top the key. Picked off by Bloom. He read that very well to the basket one-handed and laid it up and in. Now nice here come the Red Devils.
Yeah, nice play by Bloom.
35-25. Here comes Trey Jerky. Coming up across the timeline. Stolen away by the defense. Carter gives it out to Neal. Lays it up and in. Neal gets 2. He's got 7. And all of a sudden it's 35-27 and a timeout by Lewis County. 32nd timeout. Coach Easterling, tell us what Coach Tackett's saying right now in this timeout.
Got to slow down. Russell is running and trapping it. Something they did right there toward the end of the first half. Got a couple of turnovers out of Jerky, Trey Jerky. Same thing just happened right there. Just got to slow down a little bit, and everybody else away from the ball's got to move. You've got to get where the passer can see. You know, you might be standing out here in the corner, Dick, and be open, but if he can't see you in the corner, it doesn't do any good. You got to get where he can see you.
And the fans really starting to get in this. You can see the good camera shots there of the Russell Red Devils are excited. 35-27 now.
Yeah, Lewis started out with the first 4. Russell's answered back with 6 straight here, and they're coming with pressure again. I still think we're going to see some fatigue show up on Lewis County.
4:43 to go. Noble in the box. Box will have it out across the timeline. He'll cut back right side, being double teamed. He'll come down the corner, stolen away by Russell. Leading out Neal. He couldn't hang on to it. Kind of run into that big wall with the mat there, and he looks like he's okay, but he hit that really hard as the Red Devils throw it away on a run out.
Yeah, Lewis County just had 5 turnovers the first half, Dickie. They've got 4 already in this quarter in 3.5 minutes.
Trey Jerky asking for help. Long pass up to
where you want to catch it.
Prater, and Box gets it. They got away with that one. Now Noble and Waiting gets some drawing a foul there. Did a good job with it. Noble down on the baseline.
Charles.
He's waiting to get some guys around him to draw the foul there. His second, team second. And Noble will shoot some free throws here. He is a 70% free throw shooter on the year. This one's up and in.
Yeah,
and he's got 3.
Kind Kind of feel the momentum shifting a little bit here, can't you?
36-27.
Lewis County struggled with that all year with turnovers right here. It's showing up.
And this one's up and won't go. But look, Lewis on a rebound. Trey Jerky just in there, just takes it. Box gets it in, now in the paint. Straight to the basket is good. That's Prater again. He's got 11. 38-27. Long pass. The Red Devils throw it away. I mean, we're not even close to Rimmer. And a big turnover. Lewis gets it back here. Just Russell trying to capitalize on some things. And now a couple turnovers on some bad passing for Russell.
Comes a trap again. They're going to get the ball out of Jerky's hands this half, Dickie.
And long pass up to Prater. Prater gives to Collins over on the left wing. Collins tops the key to
beautiful
Trey
pass.
down underneath to a strike down to Noble, and he laid it up and in.
Young man can pass the basketball.
40-27. Now Rimmer going to the basket on a layup, laid it up and in. He's got 6. 40-29. Now Box coming to Collins from the corner. Back up to Box. Wide open for 3. Short. Rims out to Russell. Carter can't hang on to it. Just dribbled it right out of bounds. 3:16 to go in the third. And
Dickie,
an unenforced turnover there.
If you're Lewis County, you don't want to be lured into taking quick shots, and that's exactly what's happening to them right now. If you don't get anything when you beat that press, back it out and run your offense.
And Collins, a whistle, away from the ball. And 20, did they just call a technical foul?
On Puente, I think.
So Carter picks up his foul first, and then I think his 4th foul, right?
Did they call that on Carter or on Charles?
I think it was Carter. Carter. It's his 4th.
Wow.
And then the technical foul was on Puente.
I think he said something. The referee thought he said something to Carter.
And Neal's shooting nonetheless and makes the first free throw on the technical from Puente, we believe.
And again.
And he made that one.
That's a big technical foul because it's going to be Lewis County's ball with an 11-point lead. Instead, Russell's shooting 2 free throws, and now they get the ball.
Yeah, and it's 40-31. It's under a 10-point lead. So
first time in a while. A lot of emotion in this game. I think Colton Tackett's in the game first time for Lewis County. I think it's 3 technical fouls we've had total in the game so far.
I remember 2.
I think that's the 3rd one.
I must have forgot about one of them somewhere. And now Neal on the inbound.
Huge possession here for Russell.
Neal will have it, top the key. He'll come right side. Gonna lob it down underneath to Damon Charles that lost it. And picked up by Lewis County, and here come the Lions. 3 minutes to go in the third. 40-31. Now Trey Jerky out front. Quinn in the ball game. Out on Jerky, lost it, picked up by Russell. Damon Charles finally got to it, and Bloom will have it out front. Bloom straight away, he'll cut to the right side. Comes a little jumper too high off the back glass and picked up by Lewis County. Trey Jerky with it out front now. Jerky will give it left side to Noble. Noble.
I think he looks worn out, Biggie. I really do.
And, well, you can really get it out of you when you, I mean, it's a championship game. It don't get any bigger. Stolen away out front by Rimmer. Rimmer to the basket, laid it up and in. He just stole it away straight away out front, didn't he?
Took it right out of Jerky's hands.
40-33. Down to a 7-point lead now. Here comes Jerky. Jerky will have it out across the timeline to Collins. Collins out front now to Noble. Noble going on the right wing with it. And he'll bring it back out front. Into Trey Jerky. Jerky over on the wing, looking things over here. He'll come down the baseline to the basket. Foul by Quinn.
I think they're going to call out on the
No
floor.
shot.
Yeah.
Yep. He'll inbound the basket. Quinn will pick up the foul, his second.
Hunter Jerky and Box in for Lewis, and Zaylen Carter back in for Russell.
Team third.
Trey Jerky going to get a break this last minute and a half. I think he needs it badly. We'll see if Lewis can run their offense right here. And Lewis got too many people in the game. Somebody's got to come out.
You can only play with 5, Coach.
Right. They're hollering technical, but it's not a technical unless the ball's put in play.
And Lewis County getting it into Prater. Prater out to Noble. Noble will have it. Lewis County kind of looks out of sync here, don't they?
They always do without Jerky.
Box will come in left side over to Collins. Collins now back out front. Well, that's a Jerky, but I don't know which. I think that's Hunter, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or Braden.
Hunter.
Yeah, Noble get it back top the key now to Box. And a whistle away from the basketball.
They're going to get Quinn.
Yep. His third. Team fourth.
Fleming's coming in for him for Russell. Coming in for Quinn.
1:13 to go.
It's going to be a battle of attrition getting to the end of this game.
1:13. 40-33 Lewis County out front. Box will have it. Box will cut to the right side. They're sure taking a lot of time off. And back to him and a whistle. He'll go to the line for 2. I think the foul's going to be on Damon Charles.
Yeah.
It's going to be his third, I think.
You're correct, buddy.
At the line for the Lions, number 0 for 8.
It may be who doesn't have their star players foul out that wins this game.
Yeah, definitely. And Box from the free throw line. Good. Well, we have a second here shooting some free throws. Want to congratulate the Lady Devils.
Yeah.
And Mandy Lane winning the 63rd.
8 in a row.
Not too shabby.
Not too bad.
8 in a row, huh?
That's pretty good. 60 straight wins, I think, against 63rd District.
Congratulations. This one's in and out, no good.
Another offensive rebound.
Missed one underneath. The gimme in the paint, and Russell on the rebound. Bloom, long pass out to Neal, perfect. He's fouled on the shot, couldn't get the bucket. You know, Neal spent a lot of time on the floor tonight.
Yeah, he has, hasn't he? You're right.
Collins just picked up his 4th foul. Lewis County in some trouble here with Collins and also Trey Jerky.
Get into the bench.
No, he just got 2, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's just worn out.
I thought somebody else had 3, but I guess they don't. As Neal picks up a free throw.
Braden Jerky in now for Lewis County too. So you got 2 Jerkies.
The 74% free throw shooter made the second one as well. And it's 41-35, Coach. On the inbound, Lewis County bringing it up the floor.
Oh, nice pass.
Wide open underneath. Laid it up and in is Braden Jerky.
Jerky to Jerky.
And he's got 4.
Yeah, Hunter to Braden.
43-35. And here comes out front Bloom. Bloom will have it. He'll fake right side, give it to Charles. He lost it. Picked up by Lewis County. Turnover. Here comes Box, and he lost it. Charles goes for it. It's loose on the floor. Charles got it back. Laid it back and up and in. Hager and drew the foul.
Yeah, that was strength.
I mean, they had trouble getting to the ball. Finally, Charles gets it.
Pure strength.
Straight, strong to the basket.
That's Box's 3rd foul too, Dickie. These teams are going to run out of players.
And so give Charles the bucket and a chance for the 3-point play the old-fashioned way.
Trey Jerky coming back in for this last possession for Lewis County. Coach Tackett wants his last shot.
And he missed it. Trey Jerky on the rebound.
They're going to double him, try to get the ball in his hands.
Here comes Jerky. Trey Jerky. With 15 seconds, he wants to shoot one shot if he can.
Absolutely.
Bloom out on him. He'll come right side to Box, and Box will have it out front. Box right side, long 3 with 3 seconds, won't go. Rebound Charles. Bloom gets to it. He's going to hold it. And that's all the third period. Lewis County 43. Russell has come back with 37 back in just a moment. 63rd District Championship basketball game on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
JD Flooring 2017 Ashland Road Greenup has been family owned and operated for over 30 years, featuring top-of-the-line material, guaranteed installation, and absolutely no one can beat JD Flooring's prices. Need to replace your current flooring in one room or the entire house? Call JD Flooring in Greenup at 473-0411 for a free estimate. A call to 473-0411 can get your house ready for any occasion. You'll absolutely love your new flooring from JD Flooring 2017 Ashland Road.
Back at Lewis County High School, Coach Easterling. Russell outscores Lewis County 16-12 that quarter. 43-37. I got you turned off. I just want you to listen for a change. Okay?
On purpose. I'm just going to sit back and watch this quarter, Dickie, and enjoy it.
You know, Trey Jerky did not score there in the third.
He's worn out, Dickie.
And he'll come back to the right side with the basketball to Noble in the corner. Noble brings it back out to Box. Box will have it. He'll come down the lane. Nice pass over to Prater. Lost it on the floor and still loose, and Russell comes up with it. That's Damon Charles comes up with it, and he lost it, and he'll have to chase it back down. Noble almost got that. Here comes Bloom.
Oh, put a handle on that ball.
Bloom will have it out front. 43-37. Bloom cuts to the left side in the corner. And away from Zaylon Carter.
Yeah.
He was going the opposite way of the basketball.
He was going back door, and Bloom thought he was going to pop out. Yeah.
And Lewis County will inbound it here.
Gavin Carter back in for Russell, and they're bringing the full court pressure.
Prater going to inbound it.
Gonna wear on Jerky all they can, Dickie, and get the ball in his hands and wear him down.
Prater on the inbound gets to Tackett. Tackett lost it. Ball's loose. No. Russell has it. Carter underneath, lays it up and in. Gavin Carter. And his first points of the ball game comes at the right time. 43-39, and here comes Lewis County, a foul by Zaylon Carter. And quickly, two Russell Red Devil players comes over and says, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay.
Yeah, that's going to put Lewis County in the bonus for the rest of the game. Lewis County's other players, Dickie, are going too far down the floor once they get the ball in Box or Jerky's hand.
And now comes Noble to shoot some free throws again. He's been 50% there tonight, and he made that one.
This is going to be a fun finish, my man.
Noble has 6 now.
I think that's Box shooting.
That's what I said.
I thought you did. I thought you did. Another offensive rebound.
Box. That wasn't Noble, was it?
Yeah.
That's what I said, Coach.
Yeah, I knew you did.
Trey Jerky, I know him. He missed one.
Oh, wow.
Noble on the follow-up and got the bucket and drew the foul, Coach.
Wow.
Foul's going to be on Damon Charles, his 4th.
Went up and put it in while he's in the air and put it in left-handed, Dickie. Great move.
Yeah.
Golly.
Charles picked up his 4th. Prater with the double-double, Coach, or James Collier's telling me, and I think that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Noble.
Big play by Noble.
Got the bucket and the three-point play, Coach.
Yeah, Rimmer's going to have to come in for Charles. Those 4 fouls. Too much time left here. Coach Cooksey. Good sub.
What about Prater playing tonight? He has 11 going in.
He has had it.
The 4th quarter.
I wonder how many of those rebounds are offensive rebounds that he's got.
Probably, I don't know.
A bunch.
I'd say over half, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely.
Neal out to Bloom now. Bloom coming to the left corner to Rimmer. Rimmer gives it to Carter, right side. He'll come down the paint, kick it to Neal for three, won't go. And Bloom's going to chase down the rebound. It rimmed out hard to the front. And Bloom's going to be fouled, blocked underneath.
I don't know about that one, buddy.
And the foul's going to be on Tackett.
Oh, man.
His first team fifth.
Looked like a pretty good block from here. What'd you think?
Well, yeah, probably. Bloom makes it. The official right there to make that call.
Yes, he was, but I think he might have anticipated a little bit. They do that sometimes. They're human.
Do they? And it's 47-41 now, Coach.
Put Charles right back in too, Dickie.
5-point lead. 6-point lead, right?
Yes.
Sorry. I can't add. Box.
You're getting wound up like the players are.
Boxing into Trey Jerky.
Comes the trap.
Trey Jerky wide open. Tackett is open. No good. Rebound. Noble loses it on the rebound. And the Red Devils will have it. Bloom will have it. He goes over on the far side, the left side, with 6 minutes to go in this ball game. 47-41.
I don't think they need to be taking those shots out of the trap, Dickie.
Bloom gives it out to Charles. Charles right side. Neal for three. No good. Put back up and in, though. I think that was
Gavin Carter.
Gavin Carter.
Beautiful.
Okay. He got four, and it's 47-43.
Here we go.
Trey Jerky coming with it. Right side, cross the court to Box. Box comes back to Tackett. Tackett will go to Prater, and Prater come back to Trey Jerky on the right side. Box wide open for three, way short. Put back in, blocked by Tackett, and Lewis County keeps it. 5:21 to go in the ball game. 47-43. What a championship. Russell was way down the first half.
Down 14 and started the third quarter, too.
And here comes Tackett. Looking, getting it in. Now Noble. Noble, top the key, gives to Trey Jerky. Trey Jerky now, right side to Box. Box will have it.
I think they should post Box up, Dickie. It's got a huge height advantage right here. They did it one time in the first half and got an easy basket.
Trey Jerky, double team in the corner, in trouble, and got out of it. Nice pass to Prater. Now Noble in the paint. He'll go to the basket. Got it.
Another left-handed finish.
49-43. Here comes the Red Devils.
Twist hands in midair.
Bloom with it. Bloom left side. Three on the way. Big Dame on Charles.
Here we go.
The service off supply. 3-point basket. 49-46, Coach.
Huge shot.
Box will have it out across the timeline. Tackett. A nice pass on the opposite side. Gets it over to Prater. He's got 13 now.
I see they attacked the basket out of that trap instead of shooting the three, though.
Here comes Bloom. He's going to be fouled coming through the paint, I think. Going to be tripped up.
Yeah.
And the foul's going to be on.
I think it's on Prater. Yeah.
Yeah. His third, team sixth, and
Collins is coming back in. He's got four, doesn't he?
Yep. And here comes Neal to inbound it. 4:18 to go in the fourth, 51-46. Now Rimmer. Rimmer misses one. Charles on the rebound, missed one. And Box comes down with it somehow. Box will get it. Working hard for Lewis County. Over on the far side, he's need to get it to somebody. He did. Back to Box. It's going to be blocked by Charles.
That's a good call.
And that's going to be what, goaltending?
Yes, goaltending. That was.
So Box gets the bucket.
It had already come off the backboard. Heck of a block, but it had already hit the backboard above the rim.
And our analyst agrees with that one.
Absolutely. They're right on top of that.
Here comes Bloom. Bloom gives to Charles. Charles one-handed up and over the rim, way off. And here comes Collins. Collins gets it over to Box. And here comes Lewis County, 53-46. And here comes Caden Box.
I would post him.
Right side, keeping it, taking as much time as he can. He's going to get a whistle. Coach Tackett said, we're going to talk about this one.
Full timeout's all he's got left.
So we'll be back in 60 seconds, 53-46. Lewis here in the championship with the 63rd on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
Greenup County Judge Executive Bobby Hall has always been a proud supporter of our youth. From the ag fields and schools to the work world, good luck in all you do. From Greenup County Judge Executive Bobby Hall.
The Greenup Beacon Media Network, free today and tomorrow as a service to our readers, viewers, and listeners. Thank you for your support of the Greenup Beacon print edition, online news site, Greenup Beacon Radio, and Greenup Beacon online video products.
At Carmen Funeral Home for more than 100 years, the original mission of the firm hasn't changed. They've always intended to provide the best and most professional services complemented by the finest products. Carmen Funeral Home, people serving people since 1913, from pre-need to final arrangements. Carmen Funeral Home.
Back at Lewis County, final score from the 62nd District. Morgan 81, East Carter 48.
Ouch, ouch. Dickie, both these coaches are really good coming out of a timeout when they have the ball at running something special offensively. Let's see what Coach Sack has come up with here. I would like to see Box go down and post. He's got Neal on him. He's got a 7-inch height advantage.
Double teamed, and Trey in trouble, gets to Box here. Box will have it on the right wing, and he's double teamed in some trouble. And lost the basketball. Ball's loose, and Russell not come up with it yet. Noble got a hand on it, and
yeah, that's going to be 5 on Carter.
And a foul on number 25.
Yeah.
Yep, he's out of here. He just fouled out of the ball game. With 3:11 to go in the ball game, Carter is fouled out.
Rimmer's coming in for him. That was a good call. You can go after the ball on a loose ball like that, but you can't get on top of the player. Dick, I was watching.
The same thing happened against Lewis County in the first half.
Exactly.
Remember?
Bill Raftery, Kentucky game last weekend, after a loose ball, you know what he said? We got a scrum.
Oh, he said a scrum, did he?
He did.
He got that from you, didn't he? Noble. And it's up and no good. Rimmed out hard, but Lewis on the rebound.
Man.
Prater out front now. Box cutting to the basket.
Wow.
That pass comes from Trey Jerky.
That was huge.
And here come the Red Devils, 55-46. Bloom is fouled as he cuts through the paint.
That's a good call again. I think that's 5 on Collins, isn't it?
And Collins just picked up the 5th foul.
Yeah, trying to draw the charge.
He fouls out with 2:54 to go.
Didn't get there. Nice call. Lewis County double bonus rest of the game, Dickie. That's huge, too. That basket right there off that missed free throw, that may turn out to really be a killer.
Bloom shooting here. The 69% free throw shooter is knocking them down tonight.
Russell needs these badly.
They've trailed the entire ball game. Down as many as we think 14.
Yeah. Zaylen Carter back in for Rimmer, and they're bringing the heat.
And Prater on the inbounds. Trey Jerky fouled down the baseline. I think it's going to be on Bloom. It is his 3rd.
I think that's 10 fouls on Russell, yeah.
And so from this point on, the Lewis County Lions will shoot the double bonus.
You got to get the ball in bounds, but you don't want to throw the ball right against the baseline like that either.
58.5% free throw shooter, and he missed that.
Has he scored this half, Dickie?
No, he has not. You noticed in the second quarter, you said he looks like
I thought so.
He's fatigued.
Yeah.
And I hate to say he was right, too. But
I get one right every once in a while.
Second shot is good. 56-48. And a jump ball.
Stay with Russell.
And 2:46 to go on the ball game. 56-48.
Dickey, Lewis County just one timeout left. Russell still has 4. That may come into play big also.
And Neal's going to inbound it here underneath his own basket. And Trey Jerky comes all the way down to get a chit-chat with Tackett.
He better get back out there because they don't have to let him do that.
And Neal inbound to Rimmer. Rimmer to the basket, no good on the shot. Rebound out of bounds, and Russell, I think, is going to keep it here. Yep, Russell going to keep it. Lewis said we should have got that one.
I think it hit Prater in the head and went out of bounds.
2:42 to go in the ball game. On the inbounds, Russell will have it. Nice pass to Bloom underneath, no good. Rebound, and it looks like Tackett's going to pull down the rebound for Lewis County. And here come the Lions. Box will have it. Box to the basket, and a blocking foul on Russell.
Quinn.
I think it's going to be Quinn.
Yeah, it was.
And Quinn picks up his 4th foul.
That was a heck of a block by Rimmer, though. That might have saved a 3-point play.
And Box, 54% on the year. This one's up and no good. Man, what about the way Lewis County came out ready to play? I don't know.
Yeah.
They fired up when they come out of here.
Yes, they were.
Outscored Russell 19-9 in period number 1. They both had 12, and then they were outscored in the 3rd, but a built-in lead has kept them ahead the entire ball game.
Yeah, Fleming in for Russell right now.
57-48. Now Damon Charles to the basket, no good. Got his own rebound, put back up, no good. Picked up by Lewis County. Prater, another rebound. I bet he's got 20.
He's got a bunch.
He got 21. That's pretty close, wasn't I? Oh, 12, okay. I'd have guessed 20, Coach. I thought I got it right.
And it seems like every one of them's been big rebounds, too.
And Bloom, yeah, picked up his 4th foul. Box back there at the charity line again. And Caden Box got it. At 2:04 to go on the ball game, Coach. Back to that 10-point lead. Nope, 11. Box made them both that time.
Every free throw is big right now.
59-48. Neal underneath, no good. Rebound fought for and a jump ball.
It's going to go to Lewis this time.
And Noble and Rimmer in there fighting for it. Lewis gets it on possession. Under 2 minutes, 1:56 to go in the ball game.
Jalen Carter in for Bloom.
Lewis County and Russell seeing who's going to go to Moorhead as champions. Both will go. One will go as champion. And Box. Lewis County out front with it. Trey Jerky. And right side coming back out front. Lewis County going to take as much as they can here. And they're trying to foul to stop the clock with 1:34 to go in the game. Foul's going to be on number 35, Zaylon Carter. So things are going to start getting really interesting tonight as coaches start thinking winners and losers and who you could play. We know Boyd has won the 64th. Ashland will go as runner-up. Box gets that one. 62nd has been decided. Morgan will go as the champion, and East Carter will go as runner-up. 63rd is a minute, 34 seconds away to find out. And Box got that one. Boy, he's knocking him down coming down the stretch. 61-48. And no good on the shot. Big rebound. Guess who? Mr. Box. He's had a great second half. Not too shabby of a first half.
Yes.
Trey Jerky, he's fouled as he comes across the timeline. Bloom gets him, and he just fouled out, Coach. With 1:18 to go, Bloom has just fouled out of this ball game.
Yeah, it's Lewis County they're on their way to closing this one out, Dickie.
And look at the line here. This young man, Trey Jerky, he's got 11, looking for point number 12 here, and he got it. He had 27 the game against the first game they played against Greenup County the other night. And he got that one as well. Making it 63-49. What just happened?
They got a foul on Rimmer, technical foul.
Technical, huh? I looked down to do something in the scorebook. Rimmer picks up his, that counts as a
Personal also, yeah.
So that's his third foul.
I didn't see what he did, Dickie.
I didn't either.
I just know they called the technical on him.
And Jerky going to shoot a technical foul here, and Lewis will get the ball back with 1:18 to go in the ball game.
Yeah, this final score, the way it's going, is not going to indicate what kind of game we had here tonight.
And that one's up and in. Russell battled back to get within, I think, 6, right?
Got it to 4, yeah.
Got to 4?
Sure
Okay.
did, yeah.
And the second one's no good. Lewis will get the ball here. 1:18 to go in the ball game. 64-48.
Elijah Hankins in for Russell. And we've also got Luke Pennington coming in for Russell. Dickie, back in December, would you have picked Lewis County to win this district?
Well,
the start they got off to.
No, I mean, I don't think anybody from Lewis County did. I mean,
maybe people from Lewis County.
They knew that Jerky was not playing, maybe, you know. And they get
everybody's coming out.
4 new players in the ball game, 5 new players for Lewis County.
Puente's in, back in. Braden McGlone's back in. Braden Jerky's back in.
I mean, Lewis County.
Hunter Jerky, go ahead.
Lewis County, with the record and the way they struggled this season, and Coach Tackett, you know, he told us the first time we was down here, guys, we're going to get a lot better. We're really doing things right. We got some guys back, and here they are, getting ready to win a 63rd District Championship, Coach.
Well, you know, after we watched Lewis County play Russell, Dickie, we both said Lewis County's got the pieces to be a good team if they get healthy, and they have.
And top the key, Lewis County, that's
Rister.
I don't even see him on the I don't even see him on the list here.
Jason Rister, number 11.
Oh, I got him as number 14. He gets his first 2 tonight.
There is Quentin Hewlett in for Russell.
Who was that? Fleming?
Fleming scored.
Fleming gets his first 2 of the night, making it 66-50. I think that's Puente with the basketball on the right side. 15 seconds. Don't think they're going to shoot anymore.
Dribble it out.
And Lewis County is going to win tonight over Russell, the 63rd District Championship. Final score, Lewis County 66, Russell 50. And Lewis will go as the champions of the 63rd. The Red Devils will still go, but go as runner-up. We'll be back in a moment with more here in postgame. 63rd District Championship goes to Lewis County. Back in a moment on the Cool Hit Sports.
For those on the go, the smoothie connoisseur, the break room favorite, and for those that just never quite have it all, Clark's has what you need to keep your day on track. Make life easier and keep your busy schedule moving forward with everything you need at Clark's. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Are you having trouble keeping your parking lot lit? Is customer safety one of your top priorities? If so, call River Cities Builders at 473-4112 for all your lighting needs. We have bucket truck and boom crane truck services. We have extensive experience in exterior lighting and parking lot lighting maintenance. No need to ever be in the dark again. Remember, call River Cities Builders at 473-4112 for all your lighting needs. We will light your path to success.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
In addition to the Greenup location, Stultz Pharmacy's newest location is at 437 James Hanna Drive in South Shore, but has retained the name you know and love, McDonald Pharmacy, with the same great service you'll find in the Greenup location, with free delivery service and their convenient drive-thru. Get your vaccinations and allergy shots, and of course, great prescription service at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup and McDonald Pharmacy, James Hanna Drive, South Shore.
Stultz Pharmacy. Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars. Let me know what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, baby, hold my hand. In other words,
Lewis County coach looking at the scoring summary. We're going to get James on the floor, hopefully interview some players here in a moment. Scoring summary goes like this: 19-9 at the end of one, Lewis County, and then both teams had 12, 16-12. Russell outscores Lewis in the third, and then coming down, Lewis outscores the Red Devils 23-13 and win this one 66-50. And we're going to get some interviews from the floor, so we're going to keep it right here before we take our next break. Go ahead, Hager, while they're doing some trophy presentation. Let's talk about some stats.
Okay, man, here you go for Russell. They shoot 16 for 49, 32.7%, 3 for 10 on threes. Lewis County shoots 22 for 48, 45.8%. They were 4 for 20 on threes. Rebounding, huge stat here tonight, Dickie, and this really surprises me. Lewis County out-rebounds Russell 37-26, 17 offensive rebounds. Huge, huge. Turnovers, 14 apiece. Both teams assist. Lewis County 15 assists, Russell with 8. Free throw line, Russell 15 for 21, 71.4%. Lewis County 18 for 28, 64.2%. 66-50, and Lewis County is your 2023 63rd district champion.
All right, Coach, we're just waiting on James to get with. I think he's going to talk to Coach Tackett there here in just a second, but we're just waiting for the guys to get their picture made and those things. Again, 66-50 was a little shocker for me, but the way Lewis County played, I mean, they come out 19-9, outscoring Russell from the get-go and never lost the lead. The Red Devils did cut it to 4. When they could have kind of quit, they didn't quit, and they really did a good job coming back and hanging in there, but just could not hang in there against this good.
Get over the hump, yeah.
Lewis County kept getting some really good rebounds on both sides of the ball, right, Coach?
Absolutely, and Dickie, what you said, I thought was the key to the whole game. The first 2 possessions for Lewis County. They get in transition, Jerky gets in the lane, kicks it out. I think it was Box, or Collins one hit a 3 out of the corner. Russell misses the shot, rebound in transition again. Jerky gets in the lane, gets all the way to the rim and scores. And that just loosened everybody up, and, man, they just took off from there. But like you said, Russell, give these guys credit. They never quit. They had it down to 4, and I think the play that broke their back, they were down only, I think, 5 at the time. Lewis County misses the front end of 1-on-1. Lewis County gets it, sticks it back in. Huge basket, I thought, right there.
Just doing the all-tournament team. Looks like Underwood. Can't see the young man from Racing. Is that Large, I think? And hopefully we'll get a copy of that list. There is Neal from Russell going to be on the all-tournament team. And also Caleb Rimmer from the Russell Red Devils making the all-tournament team. Neal had 19 the first game and 11 tonight. Rimmer had 10 the first game and 8 tonight. Damon Charles tonight making the all-tournament team. He had 10 the first night, 8 tonight. Mr. Box, what a game he played, Coach. Man, oh man, Caden Box. He had 4 the first night, 16 tonight.
Wow.
There's Prater also. I think he did fantastic. And he ends up with 13. Mr. Prater had 4 the first night. What about Noble? Noble making it. He had 11 the first night against the Musketeers. He ends up with, it looks like, about 11 tonight. And there is number 23, Trey Jerky. He had 27 the first night, 14 tonight, and led this really, I think you're right. I think he might have got a little tired, and adrenaline kind of kicked him back into gear there in the fourth quarter, I think. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree, Dickie. I thought there the last 3 or 4 minutes of the second quarter he looked really, really tired. Made some uncharacteristic turnovers. But those 3 guys that are standing right there at midcourt for Lewis County, they really stepped up big.
Going to send things down the floor to James Collier.
Here, one more round of applause for the Lewis County Lions.
Going here with Coach Scott Tackett. Coach, what a heck of a basketball game. You know, you talked a few moments ago, you said you felt like if you could hit some shots early, you got things going, you come out with a 5-0 run, put them in early timeout.
Yeah, you know, the last time we played here, we just couldn't score. It was 37-20 after 3, you know, and holding them to 37 through 3 quarters is pretty good defense. We just couldn't put the ball in the hole. We scored 29 in the fourth, had it down to 4, and the ball with 30 seconds to go. So we saw some things in that game we thought we could exploit. And, you know, we're going to spread the floor, attack the rim, and take open jumpers as they came, and my kids responded.
I said I hated to use the pun, but you had a true X factor in the first half. Xavier was huge.
Listen, I told him in the locker room before the game, I didn't think he played very well. And I said, you're 30 games in. You're no longer a rookie. You should understand the physicality of this basketball game, and we need you to do your job against Caleb Remedy. You got to rebound and take advantage of your opportunities. And I couldn't ask for more. We had him for 13 rebounds. I don't know. He was tremendous.
Caden was so big there in the fourth quarter, especially you can see Trey's legs were gone. He was a very physical battle the other night against Greenup County, but Caden stepped up, especially when you need him there in the fourth.
Listen, it's been a growth process with Caden. You know, he's been in the doghouse some because sometimes he checks out mentally. But we've really been working on that, especially since January, you know, and just in his ears all the time. And he played with a toughness tonight. He hasn't shown a lot this year. And we've always said that he has all the tools. He's 6'2", 175, can shoot it, can put it on the floor. He had never put it together before tonight.
Drew Noble got challenged tonight. I think he answered the bell.
Yeah. Damon Charles is an elite big man, you know, and another streaming service said night before last that he would hate to be number 44 for Lewis County tonight, and we clipped that, and that was on a loop. And Drew's the kind of kid, he's a soft-spoken, light kid for the most part, but he doesn't back up from very many people. He accepted the challenge, and I thought he did a tremendous job, especially defensively tonight.
Coach, 3-8 to start the season, and here you are now, district champs. How big is that?
It's awesome, you know. This is my 19th year coaching high school basketball, and I told my staff and I told my administration here, I said, I don't know if I'm the guy. I began to question myself. I really did for the first time in my career. Am I doing the right things? How do I get through to these guys? And, you know, a big part of us is we were never healthy. In the last 8 games of the year, we got healthy, and we're 6-2 in the last 8, 6-1 in the last 7 with Trey. Trey missed the East Carter game. So I think we're playing our best basketball now. We're looking forward to going to Moorhead next week and getting up and competing our butts off again.
Heck of a win, Coach. Congratulations.
Hey, we appreciate you, and we appreciate Cool Hits, man.
Thanks so much. Scott Tackett joining me here in postgame. Back to you, Dickie.
Thank you, James Carter. Great interview there, Hager, and a very exciting Coach Tackett. And you and I talked to him the first time we came out, and he did say, guys, we're putting it together. We're going to be pretty good.
Yeah, when you lose somebody like Trey Jerky, Dickie, for the first part of the year, and then you've got a tough schedule starting the year out, and you're getting beat, 30 points, 40 points. I think they lost one by close to 50 in one game. That just beats the kids down mentally.
Oh.
And, I think we got Jerky down here.
Yeah, we're going to go to
now.
James. We're going to go to James. He's got an interview.
All right, join now with Trey Jerky. 3-8 to start the season. Here you guys are, district champions. And I talked with Coach a little bit ago. He said this is the first time of the season you guys feel like you're actually healthy. For you, it's been a heck of a roller coaster ride out back. How big is this tonight?
Man, it's awesome. It's crazy, really. Like, start of the season, you never would have thought that we would beat Russell by 16, district champions, and it feels awesome.
For you, being a senior, doing this on your home floor, how special is that?
Man, it's awesome. It was one of the main reasons I came back. I knew we'd be here, and to do it in front of our fans, we've got some of the best fans in the 16th region, and it's awesome.
Now, I got to ask you, how exhausted were you there in that fourth quarter?
I'm dead. I took a shot in the chest, and I was hurting, but hey, we stuck through it, and we got the win.
Caden was so big there in the fourth quarter, and how much did that allow you to kind of sag off a little bit, get your legs back underneath you, and hit those big free throws down the stretch?
Man, Caden was big for us. We knew he could play like that all year. It was just a matter of him getting his mind right, being able to play that way, and he came out and did it tonight on the biggest stage.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Trey Jerky joined us here in the postgame. Back to you, Dickie.
Thanks, James. We're going to talk to Coach Tackett just for a second. We just didn't get to a while ago. We let James go down and talk, and I just want Coach Easterling to be able to talk to Coach Tackett, because when we were here the last time, and I don't want to keep repeating myself, but Coach Tackett told us that we're going to be pretty good. We're getting things back and getting things together, and here you go, Coach. Champions of the 63rd District, Coach. Congratulations. I don't think I got him. Hang on, no. I can't get him, Hager. He's not plugged in. We got James plugged in. Okay.
Well, can we unplug him and plug James back?
No, because he's down there and got another interview. I'm sorry. Are you there, buddy? Can you hear me now?
I got you.
Yeah, I got James plugged in, so you're off on that headset. But just congratulations. We wanted to congratulate you real fast. And you told us earlier, we was down here the first time, we're getting things back in. We got some guys back. We're going to be pretty good, and here you are.
Yeah, I was telling Coach E in the pregame that, we had big hopes for this season because, I'd seen some stuff in the summer from Box and Collins, and I knew what I had coming back in Trey and Noble, and we thought we had some pieces, but as fate would have it, as the good Lord would have it, He had other plans for us, especially early on, and when we finally got Trey back and got him right, it took him 8 or 10 games to get straight. And, in our last 7 games, I think we're playing about as good as anybody in the region not named Ashland or Boyd County.
Yeah, I think so. Coach, we just want to congratulate you. We want to go back down and talk to this young man that you said had a good game, Caden Box.
Yes. I was telling James down there a while ago, I think we believed more in Caden early on than he believed in himself.
Yeah.
And it's one of those kids you have to tear him down and then you have to build him back up. And he responded tonight in such a big way. He was the X factor. Him and Xavier both. We had Xavier for 13 rebounds.
Yeah, Coach. So, congratulations. Thanks for letting us be here. Okay.
Thank you for having us, man. We appreciate all you do.
All righty, got James Collier standing by right now. He's not standing by anymore. You're not ready. What happened to him there, MJ McKay? Let's take a break, buddy. I owe you a break, don't I? So we'll take a break for you. And then we'll come back, hopefully talk to somebody else on the floor. A lot of fun here from Lewis County if you're a Lion, and not so much if you was a Russell Red Devil fan. Listen, you have nothing to be ashamed of. Russell fought back. They tried to hang in there. They're going to the regional tournament, and who knows what's going to happen. So we'll be back in a moment. This is the Cool Hits Sports Network.
You know, financial security begins at home with home ownership. If you've been putting off looking for a home because you think you can't afford it, you owe it to yourself to check out Members Choice Credit Union. Members Choice Credit Union has programs for first-time home buyers and more to help put you in the home of your dreams. Call, click, or stop by Members Choice Credit Union today.
Members Choice Credit Union, NMLS 411945, Equal Housing Lender. Call for additional information. Other restrictions may apply.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts, and salads. A tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
At Preston Family Funeral Home, we understand how making decisions during the loss of a loved one can be most difficult. You can help relieve this burden on your family with pre-planning at Preston Family Funeral Home. It's safe, secure, and simple. You can transfer your existing plan from any other funeral home to Preston Family Funeral Home by simply calling 606-325-4946. Preston Family Funeral Home. Our family serving yours because we care.
Back at Lewis County High School, talking to head coach Cooksey here with us. And, Coach, not the way certainly you wanted to come out, but here we are. You still get to go to Moorhead, and so it could be worse. I mean, it could be a night where tonight you're done, but you're not done. You get to go on and play.
Yeah, I mean, I've told you guys before. I mean, nobody likes to lose. We know coming into the night, records are out the window. It's a district matchup in a tough environment, and I have the most respect for Coach Tackett. He's had a lot of success, and I told our guys that they had to be ready for a lot of adjustments and change-ups, and I thought we never got into a flow early in the game. I didn't feel like there was any live until we started to kind of scramble around and do some things that we've done lately. And I'll give our kids credit. I mean, they could have basically given up and quit because it was hard to get a basket tonight. Nothing was easy. And then at halftime, we're down 10, and we challenged our kids. We said we have to get it to 5 or 6 to the fourth, and we did that. We had it to 6, and we basically had a couple costly turnovers in transition.
Yes, sir.
But we cut it to 4.
Yeah.
2 particular possessions is one we had an easy shot down here. We shot it, and we didn't crash the glass, assuming it was going to go in, trying to probably get into the mindset of getting our trap press.
Sir. Yes, sir.
And then on the free throw, I mean, we gave up, I think, 5 offensive rebounds on free throws, and one of them was crucial because it kind of was a backbreaker. But, we'll look at things. I thought our kids, the press allowed us to kind of get into the flow of the game and kind of set the tone and be the aggressor. But we gave up a couple easy baskets, and I can't fault my kids' effort. The effort was there. It was just, we got to execute a little bit better. And, hopefully we've learned from these type of games all season long. We've bounced back really well. And I told our kids, I said, we have goals, and one of those goals was to win a regional or district championship. But the reality is it just didn't happen, and we have to use this as motivation because we have another goal that's coming up next week.
Yeah, and when Russell could have really folded and stopped playing, that's when they really got some momentum back. I don't know where they got it from, Coach, but they got it, and they pulled within 4 points.
Yeah, we did. I mean, hats off to our kids, hats off to Lewis County. I mean, I told you early in the season they had fought some adversity.
Yeah.
Anytime you're faced with adversity and you go through.
You was right.
You go through some tough times, it builds character, and I think they've had kids step up in the absence of Trey Jerky. And now where he's back, I mean, he just does so much for them. I told you coming into this game he had 27, 28. I don't know what he ended up with tonight.
11,
but we did a good job of getting the ball out of his hands.
You did.
And other guys, like early in the game, they hit shots, and you have to give them credit for that. You're playing a percentage game. Basketball is about making shots, and I feel like we had opportunities. We just could not wheel the ball in the hole, so to speak. And like I said, we get to survive and advance. Kids understand what's at stake next week, and I think this will get us mentally focused.
I know.
I think so too, Coach.
Hey, Coach, what do you Coach, you got a question? I'm sorry. I'm trying to talk to 4 people.
That's okay. It's all right. Don't worry about it. Coach, as I know you know this, a lot of people don't know, Lewis County was in the 62nd district for a long time, and I played a lot of district tournaments down here. And the one thing that you don't want to happen if you're playing Lewis County district tournament is to get the crowd into the game. Those first 2 possessions, a 3 and a 2, and the crowd was in the game for the rest of the game. And like you said, sometimes the other team just plays a little bit better, and
they do.
Hats off to Lewis County. You're giving them credit, and
a
lot of times not what your kids do wrong.
It's deserving.
Yeah,
I'll be honest with you. I've been impressed with them. Even the games that we had in the regular season, they were not. We won by 4 here, and we came from behind. We were up actually one time, 16 or 17. That's what I point out to our kids.
Yeah,
I said we were up last time.
Yeah.
They're up on us, and our kids. I thought they answered the challenge. Because we had to basically go away from something we've been successful with. We had to go against our safety, so to speak.
Yeah.
And we've had success with that also in certain games,
Yeah.
and I was pleased with it. At the same time, I wish we had some of those shots back. It's just one of those nights where, and you got to give credit, they were contesting everything. They weren't giving up easy baskets, and that's tournament basketball.
Yeah.
Free throw line, I thought we missed some crucial free throws as well.
Yeah.
But a lot of it may be caused by fatigue. Because we asked our kids that we had an 8-man rotation going. They were all buying in, so we'll get back to work. I think our kids, obviously they're going to be upset. But I told them, I said, if you weren't upset, then that means you don't have a passion for what you're doing.
That's right. That's right. Wait a minute, Coach. We need to go back
ahead.
down. So, Coach, thanks for talking to us. You're going to go out to Moorhead. You get to live to play again.
Yep.
You're going to go out and draw.
Yep.
Thank you for coming up, buddy.
Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys and all you do for the kids.
Absolutely.
Appreciate your support.
Derek
Good luck
Cooksey,
next week, buddy.
we appreciate so very much.
We'll be over in the morning.
We're going to see him tomorrow at Moorhead, and then we're going to see him back down at Moorhead State University as Russell will go as the 63rd district runner-ups. I can get this put back in here, Coach E.
It goes in there somewhere.
And here we go, James Collier. We got you ready now. Go ahead.
Caleb, are you okay?
Joined here now with Caden Box. Caden, what a heck of a basketball game. Take me back through the ebbs and flows of this one here to get you guys a win.
It was back and forth all night, and we finally pulled away a little bit and just trying to get one stop at a time, really.
Coach said you needed to go out and hit some shots early. You guys jump out to a 5-0 lead that got the crowd into it. The timeout early for Russell. What was the energy level that you guys were able to feed off from that?
Oh, it was huge. It pushed us for the whole game.
We could see Trey. He was really getting tired there in that second half. That's when you really stepped up in the fourth quarter. For you, I know, Coach, we've been talking. He's really challenged you a numerous amount of times this year. How big was that fourth quarter for you?
I was just trying to take care of the ball, really. That's all I was thinking about.
There were several times that you could see they were trying to do the run and jump. You guys beat the press, and when you beat the press, it was wide open looks under the basket. Yeah. How big was that press break that you guys were able to get in the half court?
It was really big for us.
3 up on it, baby.
All night long.
Headed to Moorhead as a district champion. How big is that?
It's huge, as long as we get a good draw.
We'll play any of them right now.
Katie, congratulations.
Thank you.
Dickie, back to you.
Okay, James, fantastic interview. Just they'd play anybody right now, Coach.
Yeah.
But I will say that they want to stay away from, some teams.
Ashland.
I'll just say it, Ashland. How would you like to win a district and have to play the Tomcats the first round?
Well, you're happy you won the district, but that's not a very good reward for whoever's going to draw Ashland, obviously. And,
So I'll watch James down there, make sure I don't miss anybody
right
else,
there with Derek.
Coach. So he's going to talk. We've already spoken with Coach Cooksey, and so he's going to interview him. But, Coach, let's take a break. I owe MJ some breaks, so I got to get him some breaks in. So we'll come back and have some more for you from Lewis County High School. Lewis wins this one, Coach Easterling, 66-50. They'll go as the champions. Russell will get to go, but go.
I've been a member for a little over 46 years.
They're very family-oriented. You just walk in and everybody's friendly. They talk to you. They know you by name.
You may not go in there for a day or several years, and I think you go in there and you still feel like family.
Recently, we refinanced our home, and it felt like it was right because we trust the people that work there. This is my people.
Tri-State Ophthalmology and Tri-State Surgery Center say good luck to all teams in the basketball tournament. Doctors John Gross, Carter Gussler, Josh Gross, and Josh Daniel provide surgical and medical management of eye disease, including cataracts, glaucoma, dry eye, and diabetes. Dr. Josh Gross is now performing LASIK surgery. Call 606-324-2451 to schedule a free LASIK consultation. Good luck to all the teams in the basketball tournament.
Better ingredients, better pizza, better brace yourself because Papa John's has done it again. Introducing Papa Bowls. No crust, just a whole bunch of those Papa John's toppings you love, baked to piping hot perfection. I'm talking crisp veggies, savory meats, all covered in melty cheese, and those signature sauces. Try flavors like Italian Meats Trio, Chicken Alfredo, and Garden Veggie, or get creative and build your own.
Papa John's in Grayson and Flatwoods.
Raceland Christian Church, 210 Caroline Road, wishes all of our area athletes the best as they compete in their respective seasons. May you be encouraged by your church family to run with endurance the race set before you in such a way as pleases Jesus so that you gain the prize that never fades away. Raceland Christian Church meets Sunday at 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. at 210 Caroline Road, Raceland. Visit us online at racelandchristian.com.
Back at Lewis County, Coach. What do you think about the 16th region teams? They're locked in there now.
Yeah.
And we don't know who won the 61st, but you got Morgan, Boyd, and Lewis going as district champions. And then we're waiting to hear about who won the 61st district. Fleming.
I'm going to go with
Bath
Fleming.
County playing this evening, right?
Yeah, it was at Fleming. I'm going to go with Fleming. But Dickie, you and I, and I think Coach Baker was on our show there a couple weeks ago, and at the time I said that I believe that this will be the most exciting regional tournament, boys and girls, that we've had in a while. We're going to see some great games, and I still feel that way. And we're in for some really interesting first-round matchups, probably in both regions.
I think we are. It'll be very interesting. Got OMJ a break. Got to get caught up on some breaks. Been doing a lot of talking. We talked to Box. We talked to Trey Jerky. We talked to Coach Tackett. We talked to Coach Cooksey. And Lewis wins 66-50 over Russell tonight. We'll be back in a moment on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
Hi, my name is Brian Horton, Mission Strategist for the Churches of the Greenup Baptist Association. We exist to revitalize, mobilize, and multiply New Testament churches in Northeast Kentucky and the world. The Churches of the Greenup Association are moving forward together in the Great Commission work. If you live in Lawrence, Boyd, Greenup, Carter, or Elliott counties, I want to invite you to attend one of the Greenup Baptist churches this coming Sunday. Once there, I know you will find a community of people who will welcome you and love you. For more information, go to greenupbaptist.org.
JD Flooring, 2017 Ashland Road Greenup has been family owned and operated for over 30 years, featuring top-of-the-line material, guaranteed installation, and absolutely no one can beat JD Flooring's prices. Need to replace your current flooring in one room or the entire house? Call JD Flooring in Greenup at 473-0411 for a free estimate. A call to 473-0411 can get your house ready for any occasion. You'll absolutely love your new flooring from JD Flooring, 2017 Ashland Road.
For those on the go, the smoothie connoisseur, the break room favorite, and for those that just never quite have it all, Clark's has what you need to keep your day on track. Make life easier and keep your busy schedule moving forward with everything you need at Clark's. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Hey, back at Lewis County High School, wrapping it up here from 63rd District, Coach Easterling. You're going to have to talk to me here, buddy. You're going to have to keep working here.
I'm ready to talk.
But we are done with 63rd District. What a tournament it was, girls, boys, and we're ready to go to Moorhead now, aren't we?
Well, Dickie, like I told Derek here when we were talking, I played Lewis County in a lot of 62nd District tournaments down here, boys and girls. And the one thing you don't want to happen is the crowd get in the game, and that start that Lewis County got off to, you could just feel the energy just shoot up off the charts. And the second biggest thing to me was the offensive rebounding. After only having 6 against Greenup Wednesday night, Lewis County gets 17 offensive rebounds tonight. Just a huge, huge stat, and contributions from a bunch of kids for Lewis County. Well-deserved district champions.
Good team win.
Absolutely, well-deserved. 11 and 18, but they're 2-0 in postseason.
Yeah,
so
that's all
what
that matters.
That's
what you said. It don't really matter.
Yeah.
Postseason's here, and for Russell, they battled back. They pulled within 4.
Yeah,
just couldn't get it done tonight. Lewis County was rocking, and they get it go. The good news is they're not packing their stuff up in the gym tomorrow. They're going to go. They're going to go to Moorhead, and we're ready to go. Our field is set. We're just waiting to get information from that 61st district. And you guys will be out to the draw in the morning. Don't forget to tune into that here on Cool TV. I think that's on at 9:30. James Collier, Hager Easterling, Jim Forrest, MJ McKay, some others will be out as well. I think Kent Robinson's going, Jim Forrest. And so that'll be tomorrow. You'll see